As the old saying goes, when the sugar honey iced tea falls, it falls downhill. And for Xbox, that's been the case for the past few years. But particularly this week, it's really skidding down. It's really getting nasty. So Microsoft is planning to introduce a free tier for the Xbox Game Pass subscription, and it's going to be ad based. So they're testing it now. Public testing will seemingly arrive soon, based off the articles by The Verge. There's a bunch of places reporting on this right now. Sources told The Verge that the ad-supported tier will encompass some games players might already own, as well as titles featured in the free Play Days promotion, essentially a demo for the game usually available for a limited amount of time, as well as Xbox Retro Classics. That's Activision's catalog of retro titles from the 80s and 90s. So they're basically repackaging things that they've already have offered and trying to load it into a free tier to entice gamers who don't have a Game Pass subscription to join in. Or if you just don't have the money, you can just enjoy what's available on a free tier. I honestly think that adding ads to video games is probably one of the worst ideas you could possibly come up with, because it's going to break the immersion. Gamers already complain about immersion being broken with certain themes and certain things added to the game that they may not like or they may feel like takes away from the experience. So doing this will make it even worse. Imagine you're playing I don't know, Fortnite, and then in the middle of playing Fortnite, a Burger King commercial pops up. There was this funny video. I forgot the brother's name. I'll put the clip here somewhere.
This is how Red Dead Redemption 2 would play if you were on the free with ads plan. What?
Where he showed an ad popping up in the middle of playing the game. Like, imagine that. Like, he was playing Red Dead 2, then a Burger King ad came up. That is so ridiculous. I don't think they should be doing that. Amidst all of these price hikes, this is just something that's not even going to draw in new people. It's just going to make people go further away from it. Maybe little kids who don't have Game Pass that always wanted to try it out, that couldn't get their mom to put her credit card down to pay for it, is probably play that. But like us grown folk, like for me, I'm a content creator. So with me, it's like I make my money back when I play the games on stream and when I talk about the games on stream. When I use Game Pass, I can make the money back for it to justify that. What is the math on that? What's the math on $30 a month? 300 is something, like 360 something. Because I was going to say 12, 24, 36, and then add a zero. So I meant to say 360 something, but it's just 360 period. So it's funny that number, that the irony in that number is amazing. You know, Xbox 360, whatever. But it's becoming harder and harder to justify the price, because let's say you break that down, you take that 360, you break that down by, let's say the average game costs $70. You'd have to play and beat 5 games to get your money back, which is a tall task for the average gamer who's just looking to play who only gets to play for a few hours after work. So you've alienated your hardcore fan base, and you've also alienated your casual fan base with these price hikes. So who are these for? Who in the video they had the girl talking about, oh yeah, we heard you, we listened to you, and we added more. And like, you didn't really add more. Nobody cares about Ubisoft Classics because half of those games are broken anyway, or broken, and if they work, they're mid. And then they were already on Game Pass before, so we probably already played them. And then Fortnite, that's a niche audience. I know Fortnite is big, but that's still a niche audience. So you can't really say you added value with those 2 additions, like $10 worth of value. Hell no. I don't know. I didn't want to spend too much time on this because it is what it is. We know the Xbox are gonna still subscribe to this. But I've even seen some hardcore dedicated Xbox fans talk about, nah, this ain't it. We not fucking with this. But we'll see, man. I'm only reason I'm keeping my subscription is because I can make the money back on it, because I get to play a bunch of games, run through a bunch of games. I beat, like, last year I beat, when I was streaming heavy, I probably beat 10 or 15 games on stream. Most of them was from Game Pass. Actually, the games I purchased with my own money, I didn't. It's a few of those that I actually beat or finished almost all the way to completion. So, which is ironic, but yeah. So, yeah, Xbox, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? You said Xbox Play Anywhere. Well, now nobody's not gonna play anywhere. There's gonna be people playing nowhere because they're canceling the subscriptions. Y'all gotta do better, man. For real. For real. So y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, all right? So you already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. One.